Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how I install the lights and turn signals on my Gladiator. And on this process, there's no kit. It's actually all done with the original 2-in-1 ESC and receiver that comes with the Gladiator. I think it's called the second generation, Gen 2, for the scx24s. It's definitely not the same that comes on the Deadpool and C10. So if you have the one with the blue sticker and your receiver looks like this, 4-channel with a blue sticker, that's the part number. And that is the part number for the receiver. If it comes with this receiver, you don't need a kit, you just need the lights. That's it. The lights I use on this and all the buckets that I use for my headlights and for my tail lights. And I'm going to explain why I have 2 holes and the reason I use those instead of buying the buckets they look original. Eventually this whole rear end is going to be changed, so that's why I never bother buying the buckets, the original buckets for the Gladiator. I decided to go with this little round style ones, but you'll see why in the future. So let's get started. And this ESC, you'll notice that right there it says CLR3 and CLL2. That's the left and the right turn signals. So basically what you do is you will connect your passenger side light, front turn signal light, and your passenger side rear light together, and you will connect it on the right side plug. Now you have to use, as you know, the positive is the center pin. The white ones in this case are the signal. So your ground, you'll have to use your signal pin for your ground of the lights. You always use the positive in the center, the red wire, as your positive. And then if you want the functions to be able to do the turnings, you have to use the signal as your ground. Now if you don't know where your signal is, if you look at the sticker right there, it tells you S is for signal, then the center pin is for the plus, and the bottom pin is your ground. So when you look at it like this, the top pin is your signal, the center pin is your positive, and the bottom pin is your ground. So for the turn signals, you'll be using the middle pin as your positive and the upper pin, which is your signal, as your ground. Once you do that, you connect it. You'll know by using the channel. Oops, sorry guys. By using this button right here and pressing it multiple times, now you got 4-way flashers, fast flasher, and that's completely off. Like if you move your steering, it doesn't work, but if you click it one more time, then you got turn signals. And then you press it one more time and you got your flashers. One more time, your fast flashers. One more time, completely off. So always leave it on this. As for your headlights is the same process. I'm gonna be installing, I ordered some red lights from Amazon, 3mm lights, because I'm gonna be, right now the top ones are amber, as you see, but I'm gonna be changing those to red, and the bottom ones are gonna be my position or my running lights, and those also gonna be red. So I'm waiting for my package to arrive with those lights to install them. But the headlight is exactly the same way. It gets hooked up. Well, the lights originally come in the bumper, and they get hooked up right there where it says headlight. And I did the same thing. I used the positive as your positive and the signal as my ground to be able to obtain. By the way, the headlights is controlled by this one right here, the channel 3. So all the way back is your off, and the center position is your headlights, and all the way to the right is fast flashing. So when you combine the fast flashing from the headlight and the fast flashing from the turn signals, you get a nice disco effect. But it looks pretty cool. I like it. And yeah, the rear, I only got the turn signals installed right now. They're gonna be changing to red ones. And the bottom ones that are missing, those ones are gonna be tied up to my headlights. So they'll be working on the same switch as the headlight. Well, hope this video was helpful. If any question, leave a comment.